fanned out across our area, ready with sand to treat our roads. Shannon Wolfson live in Buda.
Yeah, Robert, we are just now starting to see the tiniest bit of sleet here in Buda. Obviously, the roads are a big concern for a lot of people. Want to show you a look at I-35. We actually just saw some of those TxDOT de-icing trucks go by. Not a ton of people on the road, but obviously people are still out driving here on the interstate. You know, because the roads are such a concern, we actually got our hands on that chemical that TxDOT crews use to treat the roads. It's called magnesium chloride, and I want to show you, we just happened to find a big patch of ice down here in Buda as well. We're going to put some of this magnesium chloride on this ice. It's going to be hard for you to see, but what happens is the chemical starts to melt the ice when it comes in contact with the tires. So my boot is actually acting like the tires would to create some of the friction. It melts away pretty quickly. I hope you can see that there through the camera, but it does melt away pretty quickly as it comes in contact with the tires and the friction, and a lot of the roads in central Texas got a good coating of this today.
In Hays County, Donald LeClaire and his first shift of 9 started pre-treating the roads Thursday afternoon. By evening, crew number 2 started filling their trucks with a chemical solution that melts the ice, then spreading it on bridges and overpasses.
When it does ice up, when you spray it, it breaks through the ice and then hits the pavement, and then as the traffic runs over it breaks it. It's good stuff.
The de-icing trucks started moving out at 6 p.m. in Hays County. Destination I-35. The sand trucks are on standby, and they'll stay that way unless the snow accumulates.
A lot harder to see at night. You know, it's really difficult.
Donald should know. He's from Maine.
They don't know how to drive down here.
And he's been working highway maintenance for 24 years. But there's just one thing that really scares him.
They have to be real cautious. It's when that ice, a lot of that black ice, they don't see it. And it's really something to look forward to.
All right, back live in Buda now with a look at I-35. About 50 TxDOT trucks are on standby right now just in case the situation really deteriorates overnight. Remember, snow is slick too, and it could accumulate as well. Now, Austin Energy does not expect any more rolling blackouts tonight. That is very good news. Wednesday's blackouts have many wondering why. Some were without power for hours, while others never lost power even once. Now, today we sat down with Austin Energy's new general manager, Larry Weiss, and asked him to explain the discrepancy. He tells us about 75% of the homes and businesses in Austin are on circuits that are exempt from blackouts, and the reason those homes and businesses are on the same circuits as things deemed critical, such as hospitals, police stations, and energy substations. Weiss does admit they could have done a better job, though.
And we will do a better job if we have to do it again. I think we learned that that communication with the media, with our customers, is really important.
Now, he also says Austin Energy needs to do a better job of training their call center staff to better explain the technical aspects of rolling blackouts. Well, some of you, luckily, are probably sitting at home in front of the fire trying to keep warm tonight. Today, trucks were lined up along 360 near Spicewood Springs Road, selling wood to help Central Texans stay nice and toasty. Now, most of it was out in Bastrop. It was cut, rather, out in Bastrop. Some may have camped out in front of the fire longer than others. There are neighborhoods that won't be able to leave if roads ice over. Those who live in the hills of West Austin say they steer clear of trying to get in and out on the steep roads. Over in the Jester neighborhood, neighbors typically step in to close the road before the city has a chance to warn drivers.
And I've come out some mornings and there's a soccer goal in the middle of the road and the little bitty soccer cones. You know, someone around here is trying to warn their fellow neighbors not to go down.
The H-E-B over at the Hancock Center. The H-E-B over at the Hancock Center was packed as well this evening. Soup and hot cocoa were the big sellers. Live in Buda tonight. Leslie, now back to you.